right, here we go. Akon, welcome back. And you actually brought your new group, Sheesh.
Sheesh is in the building, baby.
Sheesh. Yeah.
What up?
Okay, and I gotta say, because you guys redid Ghetto Living, that's my favorite Akon song of all time.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
ours too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly. I don't know if I've said this before in your presence.
This is my first time hearing that.
First I hear it, yeah, because I remember off that album, I remember I was telling the dude who ran Republic, I was like, yo, that's my favorite song.
That's what's up.
That's my joint right there. I was playing that over and over and over again. Because I feel like it wasn't as big as some of the other songs, but that
Right.
was artistically
Yeah.
my favorite song. And this was a song that you guys redid.
Yeah.
You guys got Akon's attention.
Yeah.
So how did this come together?
I mean, we was already signed, you know what I mean, to Big Bro. But he just, me and my brother, we wanted to be creative. You know how a lot of artists sample other artists. We like, you know, shit, we signed to a legend. You know what I mean? We signed to an icon. Why we not sampling him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I came up with the idea, bounced it, you know, around with my brother. He loved it. I created the beat. We made the song. Let Khan hear it. He went crazy.
Okay, and you guys are from Chicago,
Born. Yep.
the West Side, but you guys moved to Indiana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys started rapping at 8 years old?
Yep. I started rapping at.
You started rapping?
He
Yeah.
started rapping at 8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you guys got caught up when you guys were teenagers,
Yeah.
15 and 16?
Yep.
What happened?
Young and dumb. You know what I mean? Like just wilding, doing those stuff. We was rapping, you know what I mean, around the city, making a name for ourselves, but just wilding, man. We seen a lot of we seen murders when we was young, right? You know what I mean? In Chicago. And that's the reason my mom wanted to move from Chicago to Elkhart. You know what I mean? So we was just around a lot of trauma. And honestly, I ain't think I was gonna live that long. You know what I mean? Because I seen so much stuff. When my brother and my mom, we watched people get murdered. You know what I mean? Unfortunately.
In front of you.
In front of me. Like how you in front of me right now. You know what I mean?
So okay, so give me an example. What was that situation about when you saw it? I don't want you to name names.
No,
but
we were kids. We don't know what was going on. Yeah, we don't know.
just something happened and
Yeah,
suddenly, pow.
yeah.
Okay, I get
and then, you know, that affected me in ways to where it was like, damn, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna live long, so let me just crash out, do dumb stuff. And, you know, unfortunately, I brought my brother along with me in certain situations, and we just got in trouble, you know what I mean?
Right, but this is juvie,
We were kids, though. We were kids, yeah.
You guys went to juvie. Or
He
was
went to
this-
juvie.
You went to juvie, and then you went to adult
Yeah.
jail? Okay, how much time did you do?
I did 6 years and some change.
6 years.
Yeah.
So what'd you get convicted of?
Robberies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about the situation that actually put you in jail?
Nah, we just was wild and doing robberies. You know what I mean? Just it really ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Just
Okay.
And it wasn't even like we was poor or, you know, we struggled and stuff. But it's just we was just young and dumb, literally kids
Got
doing.
it.
You know, just that's it.
Well, at one point you guys moved to Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when Akon actually found you guys.
Yeah. I
Okay.
moved to Atlanta first, and I moved my brother down.
Yeah.
All right. So Akon, what happened to actually put that together?
Actually, it was recommended. They was making some noise in the city. You know, songwriting, producing. L actually was an artist solo at the time, just rocking. And one of my friends, Bo, called, was like, yo, man, at the time he was the head of my A&R. He was like, yo, Con, you gotta hear this kid, bro. I'm telling you, out of here. He's monster. And sure enough, as soon as he played me the music, I was like, ooh, sheesh.
Sheesh. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he boys are proud. I need to pick him up right away. So me and L got super close. We used to always talk about his family ties and everything else. And a lot of his story kind of reminded me of myself on the struggle trying to get things going. And he would always say, man, look, my brother right now, you know, he locked up. He just got released in a halfway house. You know, but when he get out and he be able to move around, I want to bring him to Atlanta so he can work with us. You know what I mean? And he was talking about Ski at the time. And I was like, all right. So when Ski finally got out, you know, did his whole, you know, his bid, came home, did an extra year in Elkhart, you know, and then he was able to free to move around and travel. He came to Atlanta. And when I heard him, I was like, man, you wasn't lying. That nigga just as nice. So I was like, man, y'all need to just be a group. And y'all can always do solo projects later. Right now, I think if y'all introduce yourselves as a group, it's not only will it be stronger, but ain't nobody doing it right now. Like, There's no groups out there in hip hop no more. You know what I mean? And it just all made sense, man. It all made sense.
That's a fact.
Okay, were you guys called Sheesh at that moment?
Yeah, my first time meeting Akon, we figured all of it out right then and there.
Huh. Okay, so I mean, I'm familiar with the term Sheesh, but how did you guys use that as a group name?
When he heard the music, he said Sheesh. He
Oh
said,
yeah, I named him.
Oh, you named it.
Yeah.
Like, sheesh.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you guys
that's
heard
good.
me, like, because with names sometimes sound weird until you actually
Cliche,
build
until you
something behind
understand.
the name.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
right.
Akon was a weird name until you got all these hits behind him, and then it's
100%.
like, okay,
Then it-
yeah, it's a
Yep.
household name.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
So, when you heard Sheesh, were you like, yeah, that's it? Or like, I don't know.
Nah, we was like, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. That we ain't want no, let's try. No. He was like, man, that's y'all name. Like, sheesh.